Welcome, football fans. I'm your soccer analyst, Mikal, and I'm going to be analyzing the match of USA versus Australia, which will take place on June 19th, 2026 of this year's World Cup edition. So let's first talk about the United States. So the United States have a pretty solid team everywhere, and they are likely the contenders to make a pretty deep run, and also the so-called underdogs with the dark horses of this tournament. And the United States, I mean, shout out to them. They have a pretty good team, you know. The attack is they have good goal scorers, they have good dribblers like Christian Pulisic, and in the midfield they have Weston McKennie, Tyler Adams, and in the defense, you can't really say it's a very good defense over there, because their defense it is pretty leaky, not solid, not reliable at all. But I mean, United States do have are good on other positions, as I said, attacking and midfield. Cause Weston McKennie, this man is absolutely just great. He is a midfielder who can carry the ball from his own half all the way to his box where to score, and he can create lots of chances for the United States in their match against Australia, and that will be a very key role for them because Christian Pulisic will be missing the match due to an injury that occurred to him, and that will at least last for about 1 to 2 weeks. And he might be missing the rest of the group stages and maybe the round of 16 and the round of 32 if they do make it that far. But USA, they've played in World Cups in their history and stuff, and they haven't really played any big team. I mean, they did play England, and yeah, I mean, USA, they do kind of have experience playing against the big teams, and they know how it feels like playing against the big teams. And plus, USA are in their own home ground, which they shouldn't really lose this match, but they are missing their key player, and he plays a pretty pivotal role. He also creates chances, makes dribbles. He can also score if he likes to. But missing him will be a very bad disadvantage for the United States. So I mean, if you compare USA's performance against Paraguay and how they might play against Australia, I mean, Christian Pulisic, the Captain America, he did pretty good against Paraguay. He made an assist. He made some pretty sick dribbles as well. So I'm really hoping that USA are not gonna make too many chances to score, because they are missing their man Christian Pulisic. So now let's talk about Australia. Now they played against Turkey about a few days back, and they surprisingly won 2-0, which for most people it wasn't really surprising because Australia have actually played those teams. They have played teams like France and Argentina. They have proper World Cup experience, and heading to a match against Turkey, I mean, it was a pretty, a solid competitive match, but Turkey was not the best team. They didn't really play that good, and Iran Kunda, great goal from him. And Australia, they don't really have any star players in their team, but the thing that they have is that they have sportsmanship, and that they can work as a team. Those two, like, they are just important, important things as a team. And Australia, as I said, they played against the likes of Argentina and France. They know how it feels like to play against the bigger nations. They've also scored. And scoring against a big nation in a World Cup with immense pressure is something big. For Australia, not really many people say that they are a pretty good side. They really don't have any star players that you can think of, but they can work as a team, which is pretty big. And one key trait from Australia as well is that they can put up a counterattack at any moment of the match. And if they put up a counterattack that's pretty dangerous, that can give them goals, that can pressure the defense of the opposing teams. And since Australia have already confirmed their lineups, Iran Kunda will be benched, and he is a pretty pivotal player like Christian Pulisic. He can also put up some dribbles, he can also score under pressure and stuff like that. So, I mean, as I said, for USA and Australia do not have the best defense. You can't really rely on them, but they are pretty solid on the rest of their positions. And what I'm what I'm really like hoping, my prediction, and also yeah, USA played Australia about 2-3 months ago this year, and the Australia won. No, my sorry, USA won 2-1, and it was a friendly. So yeah, but now this is a World Cup. USA are playing in their home ground. They are missing their key player, Christian Pulisic, who can really put up a good job for the United States. USA and Australia don't have a really reliable defense, as I said, but this should be a pretty good match, anyways, because USA, they still have Balogun, who scored a brace. They have Ricciardo Pepi, who's been doing pretty good at Eredivisie, and for Australia, they work as a team. And what my prediction for this match is gonna be a solid 2-1 win for Australia. So Australia 2 and USA 1, because Australia, they know how to score against the Giants, and USA are not giants. We know they're not giants if you compare them to the likes of Argentina, France, Spain, like those kind of teams. And Australia, they could make some surprising results. I mean, in the 2022 World Cup when they played Argentina, if Australia had scored that last minute goal against Argentina, maybe the whole World Cup would have played different, or at least the match. But I'm saying Australia gonna win 2-1, because Australia do have proper World Cup experience. They know how it feels like playing against big teams and big pressure and scoring in that pressured moments. So yeah, and if I'm right, you have to like and subscribe to my video, please. I'm a very small content creator, and I'm really hoping for at least 100 subscribers by the end of August, maybe. So yeah, catch you in the next one. My next analysis will be Scotland versus Morocco. Most probably, I will try to upload today. And yeah, bye.